Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I might look a little crazy because all I have on is foundation, eyebrows, and some bake underneath my eyes. And for the bake I use some Coty Airspun powder. This is just a jar that I got at a thrift shop. So I have 2 full tubs of Coty Airspun powder in here. One is translucent and the other one is like no color or translucent extra, I don't know. And I put that underneath my eyes so we can bake, which catches any like extra fallout from the shadows that we're using today. Because we are doing a birthday eye makeup look. So excited. Tomorrow is my birthday. Just kidding, my birthday was actually on Friday and I'm posting this on Tuesday. I'm actually gonna be posting this on my birthday. So yay, it's my birthday if you're watching. I use the Huda Beauty electric palette. This palette is so bomb. Are you kidding me? Look at these shadows. Oh my god. In today's look, we're going to be using this shade over here, this shade over here, and this one too. There is other names. Let's see. No. At least not on the box, maybe online that they have names on there. And then we are also going to be using the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette. I don't want to blind you guys, but we're going to be using this shade right over here. Also, we're going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is hands down like one of my favorite palettes ever, but this one is definitely an awesome palette. If you can still pick it up, I definitely recommend you pick it up, but we're probably going to be using Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, and maybe we're just gonna stick with those 2 for now. Who knows, but I'll let you guys know in the tutorial which shades I do use. This is definitely not for everybody. It's definitely not an everyday look. Maybe it's kind of similar to my blue makeup look. That one was crazy. You're not gonna wear that every day. It's not everybody's cup of tea and that's fine. But it's my birthday look and I love the color pink and I love glitter. So that's what I'm gonna be using today. Oh, before I forget, we're gonna be using the NYX Face and Body Glitter in 06. And their glitter primer. This is also going to be a cut crease look, half cut crease, not full. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do a cut crease, you can whatever. But May, I wanted to film a cut crease for you and show you my little tip that I have for you and everybody else who might need a little help with their cut crease. It's a little hard. There's tons of like different ways you can do it. Yeah, so let's just jump on into it. I'm ready for spraying, girl. Ready for spring. I'm ready. I think we're gonna do a like kind of talk through. Is it gonna be talk through or voiceover? Maybe we'll do half and half. Half and half, talk through, and voiceover. Okay. Let's go. Like I said earlier, I have a primer on, foundation, concealer, and baking underneath my eyes, and I prepped my eyelids with the concealer that I used and just some loose setting powder. They're primed and ready to go. I'm first gonna jump in with Modern Renaissance palette. On a fluffy crease brush, I have Raw Sienna, and I'm just lightly going over the contour of my eye, just to add like a little shadow in there, a little warm shadow. I apologize if the lighting is changing throughout this video. The clouds are moving. I mean, I'm sorry. Same brush going in with Burnt Orange, just right on top and a little bit lower than Raw Sienna. First, from the Huda Beauty palette, I'm going in with this hot pink shade right here. This is on a fluffy crease brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's always better to work with a little bit of product at a time and then build and work your way up. So I'm going to start on the outer portion of my eye, pretty pretty low in my crease. Now I'm trying to blend the pink shade into raw sienna and brown orange. Going back in with the first crease brush that I used with no extra product on it. I'm just going over those edges. Okay, other eye. Taking this Wet n Wild brush, I'm going to get into this color right here. It's more of like a fuchsia, bright magenta. So now comes the cut crease portion of this look. I'm going to take Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just because I like the coverage of it, the longevity of it. It keeps on the shadow or whatever you're working with on top. It prevents a lot of like oil peeking through on your eyelids, which is good. It'll make your shadow last all day. So I'm also going to go in with a Real Techniques detailer brush. I mean, it really is just a perfect detail brush for cut crease action. You can either put the applicator right on your eyelid, or you can put a little on the back of your hand and just go in with your brush and do it that way. But let's zoom in so I can show you. I think I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. That way I don't have to keep going back into the tube. So I'm going to get some on my brush, and I'm going to look in my mirror and put the concealer right here, right at the base of my lid. Put a generous amount, look up, and then once you look down, that's going to be your guide. So I hope that was really easy for you and it works for you in your eye shape. It might take a little bit just to get used to, but I'm going to work quick because I don't want this to dry on me. I went a little too far, but that's okay. Totally fixable. Just add more shadow. Let's go in and cover this. So I'm just gonna go in with some of that hot pink. Bring it down a little bit. Again, we're going to put that right here on the inside, a nice generous amount. Look up. Kind of looks a little funky. As you can see, I do have a line that's right down here, and then I just drag that inward towards the inner corner of my eye, and then start blending. I think I might have made this side a little bit more pigmented with the concealer compared to this side, but that's an easy fix. Okay, so I'm gonna pat that out. Make sure that's all set too. I think this side could be like a little bit higher. I can't see it with my eye open, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer. Just like a smidge.
Whoa, 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 yeah, we are bringing the place to be. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's not really gonna matter because we're going in with glitter anyway. Alright, so I'm actually just gonna mix the pink and the magenta together right on my brush and coat the outside. Coming in a little bit right over top, not too much, not too heavy. It might look a little crazy like when you're going through it. Oh my god. Is that good? So even though it does look a little crazy when you're halfway through, bear with me, it'll look cool. Cool on my standard. I think it looks cool. So from the Galaxy palette, I'm taking, I think it's called Milky Way. I'm gonna take that on my ring finger, put that right over top, just to add even more sparkle to the sparkle that's going on top. I'm gonna bring that right over top of the pink, so it blends. Just adds a little something extra. Okay, now we're gonna just blend. I'm going in with the red color that we haven't used yet. This guy right here. And I'm gonna work this right above where the cut crease is. Honestly, this isn't even red. Sorry. Let's swatch this really quick. Yeah, this one's got like a lot of, oh, like these did not swell. These did not swatch. These did not swatch well on my arm at all. That's direct sunlight. I don't know if you can tell, but they are super patchy on my arm. They're not like patchy on my eyes. So never judge, never judge. Like highlighters may be watched on the back of your hand and you're like, oh shit, I'm about to get a booming highlight. And then you put it on your face and you're like, where? Fish where? Okay, well, and this shade is clearly not as red as I was thinking, but that's fine, I don't care. But it's just pink, so that's fine. I'm gonna bring it kind of in towards the center. And then we're gonna go in with a clean blending brush and work that out. Now I'm getting my glitter ready. I'm just tapping it into the cap and I'm squeezing the NYX primer on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use that same detailed brush that we used before for the concealer. I just cleaned it off, so there's not like extra concealer in the mix. And I'm definitely coating my brush with this, just because I want to get an even application. So I'm going to start on the inner corner and work my way out. Going in with a peaked liner brush, placing this right over top. Give yourself time. You don't have to rush with this. I mean, I'm sure if you're doing this look, like you probably are gonna give yourself enough time anyway. I would hope. It's just good to know if you are worried about the primer drying too quickly or anything. Okay, now that that eye is glittified, I'm gonna go on to the other side. Appreciate the sparkle that's happening right now. Oh, wow. Ooh. So we have the glitter. I'm gonna go in with that redder, more red shade and tap on the outer corner. I'm wiping off the bake underneath my eyes just because it's been sitting there for hella long, guys. Like, oh my god. And I'm just gonna work that into the rest of my face because I have not set my face with any other powdery or anything like that. Now I am going to just brighten my under eye with this e.l.f. highlighting brush and Lucid. I think it's Lucid in the Kat Von D palette. Work in small motions if you need to. I think that works the best, at least for me. I'm so shocked that these shadows swatched like so streaky and patchy, because when I'm using them, like I don't see that, you know? That's why you just never know. So I'm just smoking this out and I'm just connecting that right up to the top where the shadow is blown out. This is like really pink. This is so pink, guys. I can't believe I'm turning 25. I've thought about it so much, and it's just crazy it's finally here, you know? I'm just very thankful and I feel very blessed in my life, and I'm just appreciative. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and then we can go ahead and finish the eyes, and yeah. I think I'm gonna fast forward. Ready, set. Oh my god, my camera is about to die. Let's see how much we can get done.
So there's totally a piece of food right by my lip, but it does end up falling off when I do my lipstick.
I'm gonna go in with Diamond Dust by Laura Geller. It's not a super glittery highlight, but it is pink. I added on some false lashes, and now we're gonna do a lip really quick. I'm not even gonna let that dry. I'm just gonna go right in with this Sephora gloss.
Thank you guys so much for watching my birthday makeup look. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
I hope I was in focus that whole time. Are you kidding? Other eye. Stay in focus, girl. Hello. Oh, my lighting looks fine. Girl. Okay. Alright, so I'm using these 3 shades I'm using right now. Wow, direct sunlight. Hello. What the hell? Oh my god, my lighting! So you know. Oh my god, I almost put all that concealer on my pants. That's on the back of my hand. Oh my god, that would have been gnarly. Ooh, hi!
It's a snacky time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know. I know, Nasa.